What up, y'all? My name is Faith. Welcome back to all my current subscribers. Welcome to any new subscribers. We're here to do a general message for the collective. Keep in mind, it is general for the collective, so if it doesn't resonate, go ahead and keep it pushing. This could be the past, present, or the future. Gender roles can be switched, as well as zodiac signs, so put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. Okay, so the channeled message that I'm getting today is something about vultures. Nothing is wasted. We're always learning from our experiences, as well as you getting more information about something, and the divine wants to see what you're going to do with it. Are you going to do what is good for the highest for everyone involved, or are you going to just sit on the information? So something about that, something about saging your energy, or cleansing, higher cleansing, something about paying attention to what people say to you. And if you hear like any cars or dogs barking as like warning signs from the universe, or like something that's like called to attention. Okay, what do we need to know for our highest good, for our highest timeline? I say do what's good for everyone involved, regardless of how it makes you look or feel, because in the end, you will feel better about your decisions. So do what you will with that information, but let's see what we need to know for our highest good. Okay, so happy family and fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So we have the throat chakra, speak your truth, and happy family. The cards will fall as they may. So what's meant to be will be. You know, release control. The root chakra. So we have Archangel Michael is protecting you, and do not allow fear to lead you down a path that of withholding stuff because you're afraid of being judged. So we have deceit, or don't allow other people to fool you. You are not tied up. This situation is being handled. The world, it's literally just like a test of your discernment and how much you've healed from within, and what you will do with the information being given to you. Because you only know what you know when you know it, right? And that's all we can do. Yeah, speak up. Throat chakra. Okay. So we have throat chakra. So let's do a affirmation for that. The throat chakra affirmation I have is, I am using my voice when and where I need to. I am allowing myself to be heard, and I also hear others. I am good at making decisions. I am aware of the agreements I make, and I consent I give. And the consent I give. Okay, what else do you know? Temple path. Okay, following your intuition is going to lead you down the temple path, where you can balance the light and the fire within you. Look. Okay, so we also have someone, either it's like energy, or like someone else, or someone feels like you're doing this. So put it where it needs to go. But this always feels like someone's trying to be lure you in my opinion. But I think this is saying you're not going to be tricked by anything, because you're able to balance all of these things, and you will do what's good for everyone involved, regardless of how they've treated you, because you're healing your root chakra. And even though you are standing your ground, you are not going to succumb to any type of hostile energy, because you've balanced yourself. Yeah, exactly. That's the energy I'm feeling here. Just be, yeah, here we go. All right. So we have healer of the ages, thinking woman, adjacent possibilities, strategy, and the Archangel Uriel, seventh chakra. Okay, so we have the temple path, root chakra, and the crown chakra. So literally the bottom to the top and the throat. So this is talking about speaking your truth, being grounded and rooted within, like, knowing that you're doing the right thing. And the root chakra is, I am solid in my foundation. I am safe in all parts of my life, and I am secure in who I am and why I am here. The crown chakra positive affirmations are, I am connected to the energy of the universe. I am the divine made flesh and bone. I am stepping into the wise part of who I am, and I acknowledge its existence. So this is like putting together, molding together all the pieces of you that you've learned from in healing. This is also looking like it's not the heart chakra, but it reminds me of like Saint Germain for transmuting energy, and not just like thinking about it, but you're actually implementing it and using strategy to open up different doors, because you know what it now, with the information that you know, there are new possibilities. Yeah, this is your sacral chakra. So Archangel Ariel. Sacral chakra positive affirmation is, I'm a creative person. I'm allowing myself to seek and enjoy pleasure, and you're going to be at peace with your decision. So, okay. Sweet. Let's get some. I'm going to kind of just be all over the place with this today, because I feel like there's information, kind of like the vulture analogy that I was using, is like, it feels like things need to be dissected and like kind of like looked through in order to find the truth. And now that you have the truth, what will you do with that information? So prosperity begins and patient and planning. So this also reminds me of like a courthouse or some type of like justice, or like Greek ancient times. Look, so we have authority and light. So now that you see the truth, what will you do with this authority that you've been given? It's not even really authority, but like when you know the truth, how will you handle this information? We're not withholding it, because that's not the greater good of everyone. We're going to speak our truth. Sacral chakra. Again, this is like about being like aligned with your higher self, and knowing that you're constantly birthing new energy into your life and improving your memory every day. You're actively seeking things that like make you happy from within. The heart chakra, opening up the heart chakra, balancing your light and darkness so that you may do what's best for everyone involved. Like, that's the energy I'm feeling here. All right, anything else from this pile? Okay. So we have balance. Look, I was just talking about that. Balance. Okay, look, being able to balance. Like, can you, with this new energy, balance and plant the seeds that are going to be, look, 2-2, that are going to be the catalyst for you like moving out of this situation. Okay, and then we have discontent and boredom that flew upside down. So like with you doing this, you're not going you're not going to be bored. You're going to be having a lot of stuff to do. Look, there's a rainbow. Something about not focusing on what you didn't know and now focusing on what you know. Okay, I think that's all from this deck. Yeah, firm foundation, your sacral chakra. Okay, so let's do this. So we have 10 of Pentacles and standing your ground. So something about standing 10 toes down, money. Regardless of this new information, you're still going to do what's right. What else can you now? That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, moving away from any type of situation. Okay, look, so we have the Queen of Cups, someone who is nurturing. Truth again. So this truth, you're going to go forward without any hesitation, blind faith, because you know it's the right thing. It'll offer fulfillment. It will give you some type of like newfound emotional release. There will be a celebration involved, the seeds you've sown, and someone will also see like this like-minded energy of love and compassion, and and understanding that this is like for your highest good, for your happy family, for the highest good of everyone involved. Like that's the energy here. Completing a cycle, being able to like move on to a happy partnership. The sun, see what I mean? Like, okay. Releasing, transmuting the energy, using your intuition. What is this? Yeah, releasing any type of like mental burden about the situation, knowing that like the fire is within you. You have like ancestral knowledge on how to getting your justice, and like knowing that this is like a part of your like assignment is to be able to walk into the future hand in hand with your soul tribe and look, be the sovereign flame, which is literally like your own superhero, being able to do the right thing by everyone involved. I don't know why I keep getting that energy. All right, the fated arrival. Maybe this was like what you were waiting for, what you've been planning and waiting for, the information that you needed in order to keep it pushing. That's like all I keep getting is that like the angels are with you. This was all like coming up on like, what are you going to like stand on what you believed before, or are you going to take this new information and see it from a higher perspective, see the big picture, be objective and do the right thing. Like that's all I keep getting is this, just like doing the right thing, having faith, that knowing that everything will work out for the highest good. The sun, temperance, the angels, protection, chakra alignment, paying attention to your dreams. Okay, so we have bring a gentle touch and use your mind wisely. So again, just doing what's best. I keep getting drawn to whatever this is. Career. So this could also be like something that problems to be resolved, like this new information. It could be something you're having to deal with at work. Maybe you know of something shady happening at work, or maybe you know that someone's being treated misfairly, and you're saying what's right for the people involved, and it's going to be a problem resolved. Opportunities are waiting for you because you're doing the right thing. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, beware of great pride. So maybe people will be like excited that you did this, but don't be prideful about it. Lighthearted, carefree time. Like, it's time to go out and have fun. You did the right thing, and don't get a big head about it, but this is good. Regardless of like if it gives you anxiety, it's time to collaborate and give gratitude and grace. Take a deep dive, swan spirit, and reclaim your power. Dang, this is like all over the place. I'm kind of embrace the in-between. So like you're getting your pink back, like how the flamingos, they like lose their pink when they're giving birth, and then they have to get their color back. The higher powers are watching you and showing you that this is like the missing key that you needed in order to like piece the pieces together. They're seeing what you'll do when no one's watching. No place like home. And knowing that they trust you and that you'll do the right thing regardless of how other people have treated you. Like, you're still going to do the right thing because you've already healed from the past. You're regenerating. This is like your time of like showing all you've learned, all that you've mended. You know, you're not in a lack mindset. You're not in a revenge mindset. Revenge is for the divine. It's not in your hands. You're just healing and keeping it pushing. You're building. This is a time of building. To the sea. So like going on like some type of like adventure to like, it feels like to your new self, like to like a higher version of you. See, like come to the edge. So we have come to the edge and we have TikTok. So like the time is now. There's like no more time to delay on this. This is, and you're doing it by the book. You're doing it the right way, how you should do it. Like, this is the energy of following the rules. Spirit of the tree, nature priestess, and inner peace. You doing this is going to give you some type of like inner peace because you did the right thing. What lights you up? 0110 belief system. Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Literally, it's just like keep saying like this is the key, and we were watching to see what you would do. Never apologize for being too much, because no, you're not normal, and that's a blessing. Oh, oh goddess, what big wings you have for such a long journey. Trust them. If you're in need of a lesson, there's wisdom in the trees. Darling, there's a reason for the dreams you carry in your heart. Honor them. All right, thanks for your time and energy, y'all. I'm out.